The project is for is code MI mapping. Go to the MI pipeline. You can see the DVC pipeline 3 stages are already wired in DVC YAML. The 3 stages are already wired. You can see that stages are ingest and validate and pre-process. 3 stages are already, and the two remain in the pipeline must finish by reproducible CCDFF batch v1.0 tableau release. So the project is to start with code pipeline, the DVC initialization. The params.yaml is saved in the DVC config. It's a pre-configured to the push to the C top. You can see this is the C file. I have released the buckets and they have 2 more folders available. Now you can see go to the root code ML pipeline and then params.yaml is already available. You can paste the .dvc configured to the C port bucket name is DVC storage. So they have pushed to the DVC storage at HTTP localhost 833. Specify should be 0.2, random speed of 42, and then estimated from there. And the parent file is already generated. We have mentioned here. So maximum date specifies the client data or pre-processed data set and it will be based on it. So we need to make the file. So in this tab you can see the script. In this script you can see the pre-process.py. Here the DX value should be mentioned of clean.csv, the index file of clean.csv of process defined. This is our data process file should be clean.csv. They are mentioned, but in this DVC YAML file, you can go to the DVC YAML. In the pre-process, they are mentioned clean.csv. So spelling will be changing. So we need to change as it is Python file to the YAML. And everything will be okay. Next, but one of the components incorrect output path that prevents. I think we have changed the output path, and then 2 stages need to be added. There are only stages of ingest, validate, and then 3 process stages only they have added. So we need to add 2 train stages and also evaluate stages. Both stages will be we need to add. So we need to add here the train stages. They are mentioned script.py file, script, and it will be processed will be train.py. After we have DVC restore, the train.py file will be processed. I can go to the sector, our train state, adding the train state. We need to add the train state here. We are mentioned the n estimators, mass state, text size, and random seed from the params.yaml. Go to the params.yaml file. This is the they are mentioned. We need to get it from the output from that. We need to add this into the YAML file. So that we need to write the script. Now you can see we have added the train part. It will be command of script.train.py. We will be calling the Python file from the script part, and it will be read dependencies of when dependence on equal unestimated snap script and text. Right? Random script. It will be reading from that outside. The dependencies we need to install from the script.train.py, and then it will be read from the data process. So it will be computed with the dependencies, and then it will be with the parents and parent file, and then output will be where models equals I will be created, and then data process test icon csv file will be output will be created, and then the DVC matrix with the capture solves with the solves for the creator of the output. Now we need to put on the evaluate to create the evaluate model dependencies on model SQL data test CSV, and also and script.evaluate will be dependencies on that. The output should be reports evaluation JSON declared with the package. We need to add the evaluate. The command should be Python script evaluate.py, and then dependencies should be models model SQL file will be duplicate, and also data process test.csv and script evaluate.py. The dependencies will be running, and after we need to get output to report that evaluation JSON file, and after this file will be passed to the false report. So we have created the our YAML file as it is within the dependency, and after we need to run the command of need to see stage with the Python script. Before adding the stages, and we need to run the command. Let's do stages scripts. We need to three stages after we need to run the command here. So added the root directory, root code, change the root directory, ML pipeline. After changing the root directory, we need to copy the script. The script name is here. They have mentioned script staging train.py. Script staging train.py. Staging on the staging train.py. Script folder name script. Enter it. Now it will add a same as we need to add evaluate. You can see evaluate status will be we need to add. evaluate my pivot under the script folder, added it. They also added. Now we are already adding the speech page to that. You can see the script evaluate the pivot and then grind that pivot. Then both files will be added in the script folder. Now it will be copied, and we are already scripting to the train of stages will be added. Train and evaluate stages already added. So we need to run the command DVC retro updating. Everything will be updating. Running stage of validate preprocess failed to reproduce train. No such file or directory root process for scaling transactions. You can go to that file process. They have mentioned plain.csv. Okay. So we need to edit train error number 2. Go to the train, the data process, dependency should be changed, plain.csv. Now run the command again. Now it will be evaluate. You can see it will be running the evaluate stage and also train stage. Everything will be trained. Reference score should be 1.0 now mentioned. And also we need to run after retro push the chassis to the seafood remote with DVC push. We need to push the file to our entry in this DVC storage. We need to push the file DVC push. Now it will be 3 files pushed to seafood. And you can see refresh the page. Now files will be added. So 3 files will be pushed to our DVC storage. This is how report will be downloaded. You can check the status. We need to, after committing, we need to tag the current state to v10. We need to add the current state to v10. Commit every change to git. So we need to change. We need to commit every stages to the git. So git add, and after we need to commit git commit -m. Complete the DVC pipeline. Now 7 files are change DVC log, evaluation, validation, evaluation, everything will be committed to the list. Now we need to add the version, the tag, version is mentioned v1.0. So we need to add the git tag minus a, version is v10, v1.0 minus 1 minus 1, and then version release. We need to set version 1.0 release. This will be, this tag will be added right now. Now we will say our git tag. Now you can see our git version will be v1.0 will be as I mentioned. Now overall I will explain one thing. Now we need to go to the file, go to the file of script. Script have three files in this script process and validation. Three files are available. Now we need to create, evaluate and also train. So we need to add a stages of DVC YAML file. The train will be the command python script dot train keyword and dependencies of dot data process clean.php script train.php. They have mentioned the parameters of they mentioned parents dot YAML file. You can see go to the parent file. They have mentioned text size random, everything will be they have mentioned. So this is getting from that. Now we need to call the parent file and estimator and maximum date and text size and random speed. And the output should be they have mentioned output should be the output should be models.model and also data process tested with CSV. This will be created after running the command. After trying the command, after trying the DVC, the file will be created. You can see we are trying everything. You can go to the model. You can see the model.pkl file will be created. The model.pkl will be created, and you can go to data process. The test script file will be created. The metric should be metric.json file. They will call the metrics and then created a metric file. Catch should be false. Train statement will be after we need to create the evaluate. Evaluate stage should be command of Python scripts.evaluate. They are creating script evaluate Python file. After commanding, you need to install the dependencies. They call the dependencies of models.model2. The last stage will be created model stage, so it will be dependencies, getting the dependencies. The last stage will be data process test plus cases are created and they will getting the file and everything and then script.evaluate will getting the dependency. Now we can go to the outputs of this is our dependency model PCU, data process script, the evaluate and then output will be created. The output of report evaluation by creation. This is the output and create the practice file. And after creating the file, we need to go to the port, changing the port of CD root code, ML pipeline, and after changing CP using the copy command of CP, using the CP script staging train.py. And then we need to add the script copy the file script staging evaluate.py. We need to copy them from the script folder. So we are giving the command of and after that we need to run the pipeline DVC retro After running the repo, and we need to create DVC push. After DVC push, we need to create the time. We need to DVC push, and after we need to change the comment git comment. So we need to add the git tag and after git comment, and then we need to run the git tag version changing at v1.0, and version will be released of git tag. You can see the version will be released. Now check our file. You can go to the C sheet. The file will be created on DVC storage.